So, I saw this post right as I was starting my video here about, is there a way to shuffle in the middle of an episode? You can read the rest of it if you're curious. Yes, there is a way to do that. I don't know how to do that in the box. I don't think you can do it that way. But, yes, there are ways to do that. Here's an example. This is my fancy UI. And for those of you that are using 5.10 and wondering, why do my buttons look slightly different? I've added some drop-down buttons instead and condensed things a little bit. Anyway, I called this setting, I think it's in user settings. Nope, I lied, it's in play settings. Random start. Here you can see I have random start on. What random start does, and hopefully it works through the UI, when you start next program, you can see it started us at a random spot in numbers. It does somewhere in the first fifth of the program. Right, so there's some examples of it in action for you. Now on to the updates for my video besides these new fancy drop-down menus. I like them. See them in a lot of places. Uh-oh, display error. But I haven't scanned my images since this title was added to my library. But anyway, there's a good example of now instead of image errors causing shit to crash, it still works. Yay! I'm glad that actually worked. That's the only one I've ever found that ever failed on me to work for this demo. Perfect timing. Okay, so, and then it gets even better. Let's say you don't need to see all this stuff. And if you remember, I think it was in user settings, I gave ways to hide like tagline and director and roles. Well, you might have noticed, and you might know what's coming, Tiny UI. There you go. Now, you obviously don't have all the options. And that is because, I mean, really, it couldn't fit everything on the screen if it wanted to easily to show you everything. Right? There's a lot of these menus are busy. They got a lot of stuff in them. So for Tiny UI, we strip it down to what we think is just the essentials. Right? What's playing, what's up next, where you're at in the program. Now you can. Sweet. From the, do a CLI command, and you could do something like now playing, which is, I mean, we already know what's playing, but there's the output on the screen. And what I gotta fix now that I notice it is this extra line has pushed my buttons. Wah, wah. Off the screen, which is kind of inconvenient. So, I'll have to fix that. Maybe strip out a new line, I don't know. Maybe we don't show the season episode pilot part, we just say SWAT. It's probably a better fix for that. Oops. I keep forgetting that's not the button I'm looking for. Settings, CLI command. we gotta fix that too. It can't just show all that. Glad I tested all these. But anyway, there's some examples of the tiny UI in action that I just created today. So you can see I got some kinks I gotta work out. But still, I like it. It's a nice idea. I like the simplicity of it. Just there. Boom. Now let me turn random start off because I actually don't like that most of the time. Play settings, random start off, resume status on, intro skipping, I'll leave that on, random block injection, favorites mode on, wildcard, yeah, of course we want that on. Boom, there you go. Suggestions changed up a little bit. I like these new cleaned up menus. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.